battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engine online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station for much needed repair. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue. Press WASD to move T3. This is the galaxy map. It shows you are near Paragus, a mining. You have new quest. Do your quest. This room contains plasma. This is the main hold. on this door. Safety protocols prevent you from opening it manually. If you'd like to use it, this is the cargo hold. Talking to other characters is much like using. Note that some responses may influence how. Furthermore, certain skills. 3CFD is malfunctioning. You can fix him if you repair 3CFD. Success! You have fixed 3CFD. Now he will join your party. 3CFD is now a member of your party. To change which party member you control, click on a portrait or press T. Sensor droids emerged from this box when you opened it. These droids will make for excellent target practice. You can equip a weapon from the equip screen. Cylinder next to this one to find security. If you encounter a difficult block on this blast door cannot be opened. This is the main hold. This old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like it opens a lock or something. This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. To access the area beyond, this is the engine. The store. This is the engine room. The port engine is shut down, but appears intact. Fixing the hyperdrive, well, the hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the key. However, you should be able to. Success! The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. You can now plot a course to the Paragus mining station to dock with. Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the only one survivor, placed in the Colton tank for recovery. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the... Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, but I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Corta, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If they got most of the injured to the Colto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them, and moved them down to maintenance. But we're still treating the plasma burn. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this.
Warning, there has...
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning... Evacuate the medical bay! Everyone evacuate!
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead? Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the Colto tank about you. How do you feel? I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened? Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt. Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down. So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now. I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave. We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed. Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived. You may wish
listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma head. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel. So if I catch any... I secured the stealth field generator. All I need to... If any more...
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it's Can you not sense them? Reach out. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive. You hear it. It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long. Do not turn away from it. Listen, come. I shall guide you down the familiar path. beyond this door someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here? Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns. Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. This slice of paradise is the Paragus mining facility, the only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Paragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up. You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions. Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows? Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been? Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course. Interrogating me, or are we gonna... Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console. Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated. So it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you You can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and hey! This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't... No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight. I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do it. We could try, but if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, what? Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours. that stupid droid of yours gonna come through or not? Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo... If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a... Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnel. That explosion I heard came from below. You're either really brave or really crazy. Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. Be careful. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this... I'll keep the comm link open.
Will do. And be careful.